It's completely separate.
Fantastic. Abraham and Thakur. I have Rakesh and David. I have admired only you. Okay. The Rakesh. I have loved your work for years, and I've only just found out while I was doing this research that you never had a fashion show for 18 years.
We never did, actually. We just came, our very first show was in 2010, and I think that was the beginning of a new language on the ramp in India, actually.
But you think that would work now, today?
Well, at that point, I don't think we felt the necessity, and now we just happen to fall into this whole part of being of the same fraternity into the retail market in India, which was growing.
Also, you've taken sustainability and put it into your design and into your brand. And I mean, whether it's recycling materials, whether it's like in a conceptual context of taking a silhouette and reworking that silhouette, whether it's Indian handicraft and handloom and using that. I mean, you want to talk a bit about that?
Well, we are basically known for being traditionalists, and I think that explains exactly what we do. We work with a lot of our weavers and other craftspeople, and that's what takes our collections forward from each season.
Manshu?
What do you want?
Manshu. Manish, you're a traveler. You travel all over the world, but people don't know that you're very loyal to certain destinations. You've been going to Goa every year for how many years now?
27 years.
27 years. If you don't find Manish Arora anywhere, you're going to find him in Goa in December.
On 1st of January at Hilltop, on the right side of speakers,
Hilltop,
under the 4th palm tree.
Yeah. Goa has definitely found its way in your design at some stage. And now it's Burning Man. You've kind of moved to Burning Man. How many years have you been going to Burning Man?
5 years in a row.
And how has that impacted your design?
Sorry?
Has that impacted your design in any way?
Of course. It's impacted me first. And then, of course, the design follows. Yeah.
Burning Man is a festival that is held in the desert in Nevada for the
I don't need to promote it anymore.
You want to talk about it a bit? Yeah.
No, well, let's talk about Blender's fashion tour. Yeah. Well, I don't know what to say about Burning Man. Well, it's a way of living. And I hope you guys don't come because I'm very possessive about it.
Shantanu and Nikhil.
Hey.
One of you apparently had a secret desire to be in a band.
A band? No, not really.
No?
No, that's wrong news.
Well, you better change this rumor because it's around.
I can't sing to save my life. I can't play an instrument.
And
but
golf?
मैंने band बहुत बजाई है अपने school में लोगों की.
Golf, tennis, sports?
Yeah, so we play a lot of tennis. In fact, all the stress at work comes out on the tennis court in the evening. We've been playing tennis for years and we used to swim for Delhi, so sport is a part of our ecosystem. Yeah, band वहाँ बजती है हमारी tennis court पे.
Good. Falguni, Shane, you guys are married and you work together. I work with my brother. It's completely different because I mean it's a blood relation, so you can't really end it no matter what happens on the job. Yours is like a trickier situation, and I mean there's more to it than you think. So you want to like tell us, give us some tips on how you do this?
Shane, I think Shane will talk.
Yeah, I hope I don't say something wrong out here. But I think it's in a way it's good. I think most of the fashion fraternity, I think they're brothers, sisters, or, you know, and brothers and husband and wife. I think it works in a way, and in a way it doesn't work. I think you don't get your space, but rest everything else works.
He said it. He just had to say it. No, I think it's always worked. Yes, we do have our arguments and stuff, but eventually what comes out of it is amazing. So, yeah, we've always loved it.
It's very sweet.
Tarun?
Yes.
You are like the king of drapes.
I mean, I think everyone has to speak for themselves. No,
Yeah.
I've always liked, we've done bridal wear from the beginning, but now it's become, what we design for brides, the grandmothers are wearing, so we don't make sense of it anymore. Because everything's become so over the top. And very often you'll see a bride, she's dying to change into rubber chappals and a little black dress into ours. So I think people have got a bit carried away with, you know, we are a nouveau society today.
Yeah.
And I think that if people went back, if you look at the old Rajwadas and all. I mean, you know more. I don't think people dressed like this unless they were purely sitting there ceremonially for show. But today, you know, the Pandit moves off and the DJ is being wheeled on and people want to dance. So we're in a different time. We're in a time of transition. And so, you know, design must follow needs of life. And weight is one of those needs, and you know what you want to do with it. So I think that you're not a movie actress, so one day you dress as, you know, Zoya Akhtar, and the next day you're some slinky thing in a bag, no, Inika, Gorina, Inika gown, and the third day or something else. And the fourth day they love Manisha Rara for Mehndis. You know, it's all become like a costume act. I think you got to play yourself, not a costume. You know, it's not a costume ball, right? A wedding.
Every article I read about you, Gauri and Anika, the word feminine comes up. Every single article. I mean, is your clothes, is that how do you define your feminism in this particular way, or it's open and this is just your personal aesthetic?
Look at them, look how feminine they are.
Yeah.
Look at the two of them.
Yeah, I think it's both our personal aesthetic and it's something that is a very, very strong part of our brand, always will be. I think every single thing we design is feminine. I mean, even if it's a simple top, I think it would be very feminine and just something that Nick and I love.
And you will never do menswear?
No.
Definitely not. I think
Just because, I mean, I met her once, but I was just like, please let me work with you. But it's not happened yet, so.
Nikhil, you apparently have 375 pairs of sunglasses. Explain
I
this.
don't know how have you gotten all these news. It's really personal, but yeah, I'm extremely fond of sunglasses for sure.
But
So,
have you even worn them?
once maybe, never repeated it, but yeah, once for sure. So where the 5 or 6 really important personal pairs, that's everyday thing. But then otherwise, all my savings go in sunglasses. That's it.
Yeah. Falguni, you and Shin, you've worked with a lot of celebrities, and Lady Gaga and Gwen Stefani, and what's like the weirdest celebrity request you've ever had?
I think when we made one outfit for J-Lo and we made it in a white, she said, I want every color which is possible in this tassel bodysuit. And I'm like, can we try something different? No, I want every color in this. And she loved it. And
So
she's
how
known
many,
for,
how many did
yeah,
you deliver?
about 7, 8. Yeah. White, red, black, gold, pewter, silver, like couple of colors we've done.
150 colors, what's wrong?
Yeah. No, we just got. I know. I should have asked you.
Shantanu, Nikhil, if you had to dress any particular celebrity today, Indian or international, who would it be? And why?
So it's a tough one. I think we are still evolving as a brand, and our taste continues to change and hopefully evolve. I don't know. I can't think of anyone at the moment in my head. We're I guess focusing on just making the product better.
Okay, so I'm going to change the question.
It's a tough question though, huh?
If you had to collaborate, obviously not with your partner, but with anyone else on the stage, for a collection, who would you pick and why?
It'd be nice to do a small scene of a film with everyone's work together, and that could be the climax of the film, where it has a pretty dramatic ending to it, where
It has to be
everyone
my film if
dies.
we'll ever get together to do this.
Well,
Has to
everyone
be.
dies.
Yeah.
Everyone dies. I never die. But everyone dies in it through the process of making the clothes. Finally, they all die. It'd be nice.
Nice. Dark. Rakesh, the Victoria and Albert Museum put a sari in its permanent collection. It was yours. Can you tell me how did you choose that? What led to that? And how did you decide which one it should be?
In fact, it was from our very first. Collection on the ramp, and we had done the collection based on the handloom tradition, and that was part of the E-cut collection. So it's a double E-cut, a houndstooth pattern, selected by the Victoria and Albert Museum for the archival collection.
Excellent.
Yes.
That's it. Any questions? Anyone else? No. Oh, there is one. Yes, please.
Hi, my name is Jigar. I'm from Mumbai Life. Like the questions to anyone, first question practically. How would you probably want to take each other's inspiration, and how do you even inspire each other in your collections and grow further? Is there an answer to that really?
Done.
Just standing backstage, I've been admiring everybody who's here's clothes in different ways. And so, I mean, obviously, you know, they're very diverse in terms of what their looks are and how they do it. But I'm not really going to start going around each thing, but I think it's just a visceral thing. So I loved his white shirt with the black thing. I was standing with Rakesh and we liked it. I always love the peacocks. Mrs. Peacock is always the peacock in the room, wherever I'm around. I love their coats, their whole thing with, you know, the military look. There's my Mad Hatter friend from the Burning Hand. Man, your tie with the handloom, and these beautiful girls, you know. The femininity that's draping, there's always something. But it's always nice. You see it, and yet it carries their individuality. And somewhere little seeds get planted that might germinate. I don't know what